I'm going to make a bold prediction here, and that's that Internet Computer Protocol is going to destroy the rest of crypto. That is layer one blockchains, especially because the technology is so revolutionary and so powerful that once you start building with Internet Computer Protocol, you literally don't need anything else. And almost nothing is going to survive the ICP apocalypse. Now, this is something almost nobody sees coming except me today, but I'm going to tell you how it's going to play out here. And I know it looks unlikely to some of you, but then again, there's lots of things that looked unlikely in the past that now we take for granted. For example, being able to just instantly, go on the internet, ask AI a question and have it give you answers. 30 years ago, you had to go to the library and look stuff up in an encyclopedia. I could barely remember that word. Now, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and I have tens of thousands of Internet Computer Protocol because this is what I see coming. So if you want to look at the dashboard to get a quick overview of what this looks like and how advanced this is compared to everything else. So almost everything else in crypto besides ICP is a tiny little ledger, basically a spreadsheet secured with cryptography, where all it can do is send transactions and then do the absolute most basic smart contracts, for example, to create tokens. Internet Computer Protocol is the first technology in the world that allows you to build everything fully on chain. Did you know things like Bitcoin, Ethereum, most of the transactions with those are not even on chain at all? They go through centralized third parties like crypto exchanges or ETFs. So people, in that case, you don't even know if you're trading real crypto or not because you're trusting totally this third party that they actually have it on the blockchain. This is because the Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all the other blockchains, Solana, Avalanche, all of them they have so little raw computation power. They are not built to host websites. That's because everybody else in crypto, besides Dfinity, which Dfinity is the largest research and development team in crypto, everybody else took the fastest path to wealth. Everyone else that had money in crypto simply looked at what is out there and said, how can we make as much money for ourselves as fast as possible? Dfinity took the opposite approach. Like, how can we make the absolute best technology in crypto? And in the short term, this is going to suck. We're not going to get anything we deserve in the short term. But we're going to set ourselves up to make the best technology in crypto. And one day we will utterly dominate. Because while all these other venture capital funds are basically copying other blockchains that often copied other blockchains, their technology is useless when you actually understand it. This technology, once you get on it, to me, I never want to get off this again. Like, this Internet Computer Protocol builds entire websites fully on chain. No other blockchain does that. Once you can build your website on chain, well, now it makes sense that you would want to have your crypto wallet on chain, on the exact same infrastructure with the exact same account. There's no other way I can have my crypto and my website secured by the exact same technology. Like, this is absolutely incredible. If, for example, you look at my crypto portfolio, like, I do the exact same sign-in to get onto my crypto portfolio that I do to sign into my website. And then, do you have Discord or Telegram? The community building applications on ICP, we have Open Chat. I use the exact same sign-in to sign into my website, to Open Chat, to my crypto portfolio. The exact same sign-in to go in and vote on proposals to participate in DAO governance. Like, this tech is so far past everything else in crypto, it's dangerous. And that's why one big reason you don't hear everybody talking about it, because if you are in an environment where everybody else is lying, cheating, stealing, frauding, and tricking you out of your money, the truth is the most dangerous thing to that environment. And the biggest lie in crypto is that the technology doesn't matter. Yes, in the short term, day-to-day market manipulated pumps that are mostly financially engineered through leverage and wash trading and practices that would disgust you if you actually saw them happening, you are unaware of how rigged the whole market is. For example, the coin listing websites, they list based on market cap. For example, just looking at icptokens.net, everything is listed here by market cap, but really everything should be listed by technology. And if there were a coin website, which somebody should build soon, I'll see if I can build it with Caffeine AI if nobody else does. The way coins should be ranked is by technology. And if you had one like this that ranked it, this is what it would look like. Internet Computer would be at the top technologically, and it would be much more dominant than Bitcoin is today by market cap. That's what almost everybody is missing, because almost everybody in crypto has been tricked into thinking that market cap equals an indication of value, where market cap is, in many cases, much more of an indication of manipulated prices, people just irrationally investing in things, coins that have been lost and can't be sold, especially in Bitcoin, tons of coins that have been lost and can't be sold. So you've got this artificially high market cap based on supply that doesn't really exist anymore. Then you have Internet Computer Protocol, and the opportunity is to find something where the market cap does not match the technology. And ICP is so far number one in technology, but it'll take you a while to even scroll down and find it. Now, this will be corrected one day, because when you have people that are hunting the truth and are looking for real value, Internet Computer will stand out to them as it has done to me. Here's an example of vastly superior technology. Internet Computer Protocol has 39 SNS DAOs, most of which have been absolute crap, but they still have raised $80 million on the launchpad. Internet Computer Protocol has the best launchpad in all of crypto right now. Internet Computer Protocol does more computation. Dominic Williams said, the founder of Definity, it does more computation than all other blockchains combined. Think about that for a second. The raw computation power. Picture if you were going to buy a computer, the raw which I'm going to build my own computer soon. The raw computation power I care a lot about. ICP does 10,000 times as much computation as the next best blockchain, which I believe is near. 10,000 times as much raw computation. It does the equivalent of 700,000 Ethereum transactions a second. We burn $17,000 a day right now on people paying essentially their web hosting bill. ICP is not even really in the crypto space. It's more in the web hosting, application development, AI space. Right now, Amazon Web Services is valued at over $1 trillion. That's what ICP is competing with. Meanwhile, the Bitcoin market cap, which I think is drastically overvalued at $2 trillion, Bitcoin is largely theoretical and in people's minds. The blockchain itself, the technology is almost useless, and it's valued more than Amazon Web Services, which is one of the largest internet infrastructure hosting in the entire world. To me, ICP is headed to where Amazon Web Services is today, because compared to building on Amazon Web Services, this is more secure by far, because the entire thing is secured on blockchain. And for building crypto applications, having security is really important, because when you're building on Amazon Web Services, but you're building a crypto app, you are a high value target for hackers, which means most of these crypto apps, as soon as they get some success, are, as you've seen in the past, things like Axie Infinity, the bridge getting hacked for hundreds of millions of dollars and destroying the value of the game going forward. That's what will happen to any app that's not built on ICP. You can count on it getting hacked, or the app will have huge overhead from having to pay for security costs. Meanwhile, ICP solves this huge problem. But the biggest thing I see that's happening on ICP right now is Caffeine AI. Caffeine AI is going to allow you to use your voice to code applications, where you can just start talking to the AI and it'll crank out something. You could build, in theory, something like a simpler version of OpenChat, your own community building app. You could build your own website. You could build your own version of a token listing website. You could build your own decentralized exchange. I'm very interested to see what it's capable of building. And we've seen applications like this on centralized tech are absolutely blowing up in their adoption. People love being able to just talk to AI and code their own applications. I know for me, this is an absolute game changer. This is technology I really need and want myself. I want to be able to upgrade my website and turn it into a place where I can make crypto games, where I can have my own social media on here, and where I can build out anything else I feel like on my website too. But right now, I'd have to hire a developer to do that, which would be expensive. And I've worked with a developer years ago in crypto, and it took thousands of dollars, and they accomplished absolutely nothing. When you can talk to the AI and have it generate something in seconds, like I did with ChatGPT, with this thumbnail right here, I just said, make me a wide aspect ratio of a Grim Reaper on the left side of the image, face the coin, bam! And it just cranked it out in seconds. This is a big deal in graphic design technology. Like this, for me as a YouTuber, is a godsend, where I used to have to pay people on Fiverr and dump thousands of dollars into graphic design. And the worst part is I had to wait for them to actually do it. When Caffeine AI comes out and you can just talk to the blockchain AI and have it code for you and then update that on the blockchain. These other applications struggle to update anything because they're not built on blockchain. These other applications that are built off ICP by centralized tech, they have a hard time updating anything. They're very insecure because the AI just codes often without much consideration of security. And most tech is secured. The bigger stuff like Amazon, they have huge security teams that are constantly trying to keep these things secure. So ICP the tech is so dangerous right now because it's so good. And this is one big reason nobody talks about it, is because many of the other people with the largest voices either realize that if they start talking about ICP, their audience is not going to want to hear about anything else. If they really explain ICP to their audience is likely to dump all the rest of their altcoins, all their Bitcoin, like I did. I dumped all my Bitcoin and all the rest of my altcoins. When I really understood this, I took months of researching this, months of thinking about it. And I'm like, holy crap, like this is better than finding Bitcoin in 2014, which I did. And why? Because ICP actually has fully on-chain governance with an APR. With Bitcoin, you're just sitting there hoping the price goes up. Even if the ICP price stays flat, I'm still getting 13%. Now, if the ICP price 10x's, that 13% is going to be a massive payout. If the ICP price 100x's, that 13% is going to be, absolute life-changing income. I would be looking right now on my portfolio that I have locked here. You could see I get right now 1.56 ICP a day based on having $17,000 of it locked right here. And if I get 1.56 ICP a day and we 100x from where we're at today, I'll be getting $700+ a day in passive income for voting. And there's nothing else I see that has that kind of potential. To me, this looks relatively low risk. When I'm investing in ICP, I'm investing in the largest research and development team in blockchain. They deliver rapidly, and they've repeatedly delivered game-changing technology all over the board. You can just feel when you use this that this is more advanced than anything else. It has the most active DAOs in all of crypto, the best real full-stack decentralization we see anywhere. Yes, there are centralization points still. That said, we wouldn't want somebody to be able to buy out ICP at this point and then take it over when Dfinity has put so much work into this. ICP is the real deal in crypto, and everything else by comparison is fraud, VC pump and dumps, lies, marketing. And where I see the future going is that the future of crypto will be built either on ICP in the utopian version, or everything's going to be held by centralized third parties for you, and you're not even going to be able to self-custody anything. And therefore, you're going to just have junk after junk after junk, and you're going to be totally suppressed, and crypto is going to be useless. So I'm not interested in that other scenario, because this is the tech we need to build a more decentralized world to really realize the vision of Web3. And at this point, the tech looks almost inevitable. It will take over. And when these other coins see that it's taking over, they're going to exit. The insiders are going to dump. And I think we might see an epic time in crypto where all kinds of exchanges and coins all crash. Because once they see that this is won, they will get out of theirs, and all the crypto retail will be left holding the bag. So I really hope that scenario happens, and I hope that most of crypto retail can exit before the insiders, which seems kind of unreasonable, but here we are. Thank you for watching this. If you appreciate my enthusiasm for ICP, that I care more about talking real tech and a future that to me looks bright and not just fake and lies, then subscribe and keep coming back for more. If you want to see my opinions on other crypto, search Jerry Banfield plus the name of that crypto. Thanks for watching. And if you want to schedule a call to talk ICP to me or with me, go to jerrybanfield.com.